സ്റ്റേറ്റ് ഫോറം ഓഫ് ബാങ്കേഴ്സ് ക്ലബ് കേരളയുടെ ആസ്ഥാന മന്ദിരം എറണാകുളം മറൈൻ ഡ്രൈവ് ഹൈക്കോർട്ടിന് സമീപമുള്ള സ്വപ്നേൽ എൻക്ലേ കെട്ടിടത്തിന്റെ രണ്ടാമത്തെ നിലയിൽ പ്രവർത്തനം ആരംഭിച്ചു. ലുലു ഫിനാൻഷ്യൽ ഹോൾഡിംഗ് MDയും CEOയുമായ ശ്രീ അദീബ് അഹമ്മദാണ് ഉദ്ഘാടനം ചെയ്തത്.
February 17th, Friday, is going to be a golden day as far as when the history of SFBCK is written. Because that's the day when we are owning our premises. The inauguration of the premises is happening. That too in the hands of Sri Adib Ahmad. Actually, this SFBCK had a very humble start in 2006, and it is almost 16 years since we are there. But during this last 15 years, for an organization 15 years is a very small period, but within which the organization has grown up in size and stature, and today it is one of the professional bodies as far as bankers are concerned all over Kerala. Actually, this organization had the visionaries at the behind, especially Sri K.U. Balakrishnan, General Secretary, and a group of life trustees who made it a point that this is made as a charitable trust at the very beginning itself. And during the last 15 years, if you look back, actually we had a lot of glories of success. We had all the chief ministers during the period in Kerala have blessed us with their presence. All the governors of Kerala during the last 15 years have come here with they have graced with our presence. We had 3 of the deputy governors have talked to us on banking seminars. We had one of our independent member of the Monetary Policy Committee who also has been there as a guest, who has been speaking on the banking seminar. So from the angle of educating the bankers, having an interaction with the bankers, having competitions between them in the arts and culture and sports, this organization has made great strides during the last few years. And this culmination was this year, that to 2 weeks back, when the former President of India himself, Honorable Ramnath Kovind, blessed us with his presence on our Excellence Award function. And it is also remarkable to say that as early as in 2010, Sri Yusuf Ali sir was one of the persons who was awarded, one of the first to be awarded the Best Businessman of the Year, almost in 2010, as early as 2010. And we have been getting his support and blessing all throughout the last decade. Today, we have with us Sri Adib Ahmad, the shining star of Indian industry in the angle in the matter of finance and commerce, who has been graceful enough to come and inaugurate this function. He is the managing director of Lulu Financial Holding, and in his own right, he has already made a big mark in Kerala and in the Middle East. And the Lulu Exchange is one of the organizations in the Middle East which has made a major stride during the last over a decade. And their NBFC wing is also coming to a very strong footing in Kerala in the recent years, and it's going to be a major presence will be there very soon. And on behalf of the State Forum of Bankers Club, I propose a very hearty welcome to Sri Abhi.
I remember months back, maybe before the COVID period, KUB once mentioned to me about this project which was at that time in the thinking stage. About buying, at that time the talk, if I remember correctly, was to buy a small piece of land somewhere inside of Chittoor Road and construct a building of our own. And at that time itself I thought this was a very, very ambitious project. Knowing as I do, the limited wherewithal we retired bankers have in the trade and commerce of the state, not to speak specifically of Kochi. But what he has achieved over a period of time in terms of organizing on a sustained basis the Banking Excellence Awards with the participation of bankers clubs from across the state, getting, as was mentioned, eminent personalities, selecting eminent personalities as Businessman of the Year. This has been a kind of a Bahubalian adventure by KU. And on behalf of all of you, I give a big salute to him for this great effort. For me, this is both a ego buster and ego booster. Ego buster because I know someone else was supposed to come. And when you come on an occasion like this as on behalf of somebody, not specifically designated, to some extent your ego gets busted. I have to concede that. But nevertheless, it's a big ego booster for me because Mohandas told me that I have to wear a suit. After a long time, because although I am still active in the business wheel, even after demitting office from Federal Bank exactly 18 years ago, I spent 12 years with the Muthoot Group as ED. Then now also I am with the head group. I do get opportunities, but I seldom wear suit, which I rather hung some 18 years back. So then opportunity, I didn't wear a tie because I have forgotten how to wear a tie. So to a substantial degree, these have substantially elevated my ego. And I thank Balakrishnan and his team for this opportunity to come before the mic and speak and meet all of my old colleagues from Federal Bank and of course from the other banking fraternity.
I think so. This is a very wonderful moment to see a trove of treasure in terms of knowledge being assembled under one roof. And I think so we owe a lot of thankfulness to K. Balakrishnan sir, his leadership, because I've seen his constant conversations with our team, myself, in making sure that this Bhavan comes to a reality. And I think so it's been a journey for almost 2 years, sir, that you have taken upon yourself and also other members who have made sure that in spite of a lot of hurdles in their way, they have always made sure that they stay focused to their goal, and they've made sure that they make this Bhavanam a reality. As we all know, the State Forum down the years have done wonderful jobs of bringing together the business and banking community across Kerala. And I think so today SFBCK Bhavan has been a dream project for the organization members, and it's coming to be a reality today. And this moment, let me convey my best wishes to everyone who has contributed to its successful inauguration today. It's also nice to know that this day is being marked with a national seminar on the banking to be held later at the Alberton Institute of Management, which would discuss, as I said, a major topic point today, which is where we are standing on a cross junction of digital movement from a physical outlet-based banking network. And I think so this is a very relevant point for today's banking community. with newer technology becoming an enabler and making lives of many of its customers much more easier, I think so there is a question that needs to be asked: are we losing contact with our customer base? The physical one-to-one contact. Now, how do you bring a hybrid model of engagement with the consumer base is a very important topic that needs to be answered by everybody in the banking fraternity. And I think so seminars such as this would definitely evoke that thought process, and I'm sure that what would reciprocate after that is going to be a conversation that would help the community at large. So it's wonderful. Thank you for having me here or being part of this inaugural ceremony. It's a wonderful location. It's a wonderful place where all the banking community can converge together to share their thoughts, ideas, and I'm sure that this is going to be a wonderful first beginning for the State Banking Forum, and I wish everybody a whole congratulations on making sure that this has become a reality, and I look forward to seeing the organization scale to greater heights in the coming days. Thank you very much.
ശ്രീ KP പത്മകുമാർ, ഫോമൽ ചെയർമാൻ ഫെഡറൽ ബാങ്ക്, ശ്രീ എബ്രഹാം തരിയൻ, ചീഫ് പാട്രൺ SFBCK, ശ്രീ നന്ദകുമാർ V, പ്രസിഡന്റ് SFBCK, KU ബാലകൃഷ്ണൻ, ജനറൽ സെക്രട്ടറി SFBCK, ശ്രീ സുരേന്ദ്രൻ, ട്രഷറർ SFBCK, വിവിധ ബാങ്കുകളുടെ പ്രതിനിധികളും സ്റ്റേറ്റ് ഫോറം ഓഫ് ബാങ്ക് ക്ലബിന്റെ വിവിധ അംഗങ്ങളും ഉദ്ഘാടനത്തിൽ പങ്കെടുത്തു.